Hey, what's up, guys? I want to do some real quick hits, if you will. Kind of randomly, quickly talk about a few topics that's been on my mind. I want to do videos on, but just been busy. Have not had time. I want to get in touch with you guys, man. Let you guys know what I think about these things. So, kind of rapid fire, real quick. All right. First off, a big pound on the chest. Thank you, salute to the Massachusetts State Athletic Commission. You know, the right thing was done. Justice was served. Billy Joe was not given a license to fight. Demetrius Andrade, you know, thank goodness they did the right thing, man. Like Nevada did when Canelo failed. Triple G wasn't backing out of that fight. 360 Promotions was not backing out of that fight. Demetrius Andre going on the record telling me he still wanted to fight Billy Joe, even though he failed the test after he stomped his feet, swore up and down how he wanted VADA testing for guys he fought. You know, I'm glad the commission did the right thing. And honestly, I thought that they were not. I thought that they were going to give Billy Joe a license some kind of way and let this big fight happen in Boston, man. Because, there really are no big fights in Boston, not boxing events. I cannot think of the last big boxing fight in Boston, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these people wanted that fight, but they did the right thing, man. Because if Demetrius Andre would have suffered a serious injury, man, injury at all, but for sure a serious life-changing injury, a career-ending injury, some shit like that, man. I'm telling you, it would have been a big black eye for boxing, man. It would have been front page news. It would have been starting every news telecast. How they licensed Billy Joe. He failed a drug test, and then Andre suffered a serious injury, man. So, they did the right thing, not putting their state at risk, man, for negative attention, lawsuits. They did the right thing, man. People don't like it. People wanted to see the fight. You need to point that anger, point that at Billy Joe, man. He was doing shit he shouldn't have been doing, man, with an inhaler. I'm not accepting any excuse, man. And Sport Icons did a video saying WBO was gonna give him a chance to keep his title. They giving him a chance to come before them and explain, why he should not be stripped. What is he gonna say? Is he gonna claim a medical condition? Victor Conte said that you need a prescription to get that inhaler, man. And if that's the case, he should disclose at Nevada. And clearly he did not. He should have sought some type of medical exemption for that. And it's obviously he did not, man. I saw Frank Warren quote talking about it's a common decongestant spray or some shit like that, man. Common nasal spray. And that's not what Victor Conte said. He said you need a prescription for that shit, man. I think it's gonna be hard for Billy Joe to explain his way out of this, keep his title, man. And I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel no sympathy for him. And I like Billy Joe, man, but what he did was wrong, man. What he did was wrong, and Halo was giving him benefits, man. Maybe his thinking was he wasn't injecting himself, he wasn't, swallowing something or whatever. But you can get benefits from sprays, man. You know, um, Ray Lewis was accused of using deer antler spray at the end of his career. To recover to make it back to the Super Bowl, to make it back to the playoffs. So I've heard of these things before. And I'm not giving it a pass on the excuse, man. It's on the ban list for a reason, man. So um, now what next? Uh, Daniel Cormier fighting Derek Lewis for the UFC title at MSG. You know that was a brilliant move by Daniel Cormier. Getting him a tune-up in for Brock Lesnar. Which he don't need because he gonna probably finish Brock Lesnar in the first round. That's what I'm putting my money on. You know, for sure him winning inside the distance. most likely a first round stoppage for Daniel Cormier against Brock Lesnar. All right, but man, he has opened up as a huge favorite over Derrick Lewis. Man, I was thinking that yeah, of course I felt that DC was gonna be the favorite, but damn, he opened up like a minus 800 favorite over Derrick Lewis. I definitely got DC winning that fight inside the distance. Cannot wait to see what the props are gonna be on that. But hell, it'll probably be at least somewhere in the minus 200s, probably minus 300 for him to win inside the distance against Derrick Lewis. Opening up. So you know, I see that as being a big money play, man. Derrick Lewis don't have shit for Daniel Cormier but a big right hand, and it's gonna take more than that to beat Daniel Cormier. It's gonna take a lot more than that. So, Daniel Cormier, this is a business decision and a brilliant move. You're gonna make a lot of money fighting a very limited fighter at MSG. Make a big chunk of money. So, yeah, I have him winning that fight inside the distance. And Stipe was whining, talking about he offered to fight DC, how he wanted the rematch, he wanted to be a rematch, he felt that he deserved it. What else did Stipe say? He going on talking about he can beat Cormier 9 out of 10 times, Stipe shot himself in the foot with the UFC, man. He did. He when he was champ, he was making us think about money, and I'm pretty sure he held up the UFC for a nice contract. Okay, and all right. Then after that, what did he do? When he beat Francis Ngannou, he was all in his feelings and emotions over the UFC and how he was being treated and shit. UFC want me to lose. When it was time for Dana to put the belt on him, he turned around, snatching the belt out of Dana's hand, giving it to his coach to put on him. You don't think that kind of rubbed Dana the wrong way? I would think it did, and maybe Dana would say otherwise. But we know Dana's history and track record. I know he's an older guy now, mature a little bit more, but still, as soon as that fight was over, and they was interviewing Dana, he was talking about putting Cormier against Stipe, man, threw a killer at Stipe. Got the belt off of him, and I ain't thinking about Stipe, man. Ain't thinking about giving him no immediate rematch. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to book him against Volkov, man. Something like that, man. Cain Velasquez or some shit like that, man. So, Stipe, he can forget about it, man. He got to get him a win or two. Unless Brock falls out, the Black Beast falls out or whatever, he can forget about it, man. When I have Cormier beating him again, of course. But yeah, it's his own fault. He just screwed up. Ripping that belt out of Dana's hands. He was a marked man after that shit. So he should understand, man. All right. Now finally, let's talk about our favorite guy. Mr. Man Down, Mr. Boogeyman, Mr. Drug Test Ducker, Errol Spence. Errol Spence going on Twitter talking about I need a fight, right? Errol Spence, I thought Errol Spence was on promoter, man. No, I thought what happened to Man Down Promotions? You supposed to be your own promoter. He wanted to talk about how he following the Mayweather and De La Hoya blueprint. It's like I said before, it's easier said than done. You see Oscar promoting, you see Floyd doing it, but it's not as easy as it looks, not as easy as it sounds. Mr. Man Down Promotions. I go to his box rec. I don't see promoter on his box rec. I don't see Vada Clean box program roll on his box rec either. Even though his Spencer characters went out there talking about he had enrolled. A bunch of bullshit, like I said. But what's up with Errol Spence, man? He's supposed to be his own promoter and he can't get a fight. As far as I'm concerned, he is the worst promoter in the history of boxing. How are you gonna be a promoter and you can't even get a fight? You going on Twitter talking about you need a fight. You your own promoter, and you going on Twitter saying that you need a fight. You could have had a fight. You could have fought Terrence Crawford this weekend after you beat Ocampo. Terrence Crawford did not have an opponent. He did not have an announced opponent. You could have called for that unification. You could call for that belt. He didn't do it. Did not do it. Danced all around, talking about fighting guys this side of the street. Wanting Sean Porter first, wanting Keith Thurman first. Keith Thurman been out, for over a year. Sean Porter and Danny Garcia hadn't even had a fight yet. You know, now Sean Porter got mandatories. You know, WBC not looking to make a fight with you being dropped from the rankings because you didn't enroll in the clean box program, still not enrolled, and they gonna look over Keith Thurman and all these like other guys in the top 15, you know, to schedule a fight with you for their belt. He messed up, man. You know, he messed up. And he can't, you know, he talking about he need a fight. You know, I can't blame guys not wanting to jump in with Errol Spence, man, with him ducking the clean box program. So I just wanted to highlight it, man. You know, and as I've said, this guy could have, man, he stepped over dollars to collect dimes, man, to collect dimes. You know, what didn't he make with 1.2 fighting Lamont Peterson? He couldn't have made more. If he made more, couldn't have been much more fighting a guy Carlos Ocampo that we had never heard of. You know, he took on these kind of fights for what, like $2 million total or whatever. He could have had Miguel Cotto for at least 3.5. That's what Golden Boy offered. You know, like I said, in negotiation, he could have got $7 million to fight Cotto, man. Then he probably could have got you know, 10 to fight Triple G when Canelo fell out, and if he won that fight, he could have got 15 at least fighting Canelo, you know, a few weeks ago. So, you know, man, this guy he has made massive mistakes, man. Fumble his career, fumble opportunities. You know, you need a promoter. That's what you need. You know, you should have signed a Golden Boy, man. This guy could have been making millions, man. He fucked up. You know, he fucked up, man. Now I'm my own promoter, but he going on Twitter talking about he need a fight. Just wanted to highlight it, you know. You need to enroll in the Clean Box program, and you need a promoter. That's what you need, all right? So that's it, guys. A lot longer than I thought it'd be, but of course, as usual, I got on the rant. And want to touch base with you guys, man, on these subjects real quick. You know, you guys can let me know what you think, and I will check in with y'all soon, man. Thanks for watching.